do you have any follow-up thoughts about our previous call?
Lynn in Chicago?
Yes.
Well, you mentioned it as we were going to commercial break, but one of the issues, especially with children who experience traumas, is that nobody wants to experience a trauma at all. And for children who often do, they often learn very quickly to shut off their emotions.
And don't want to re-experience it
And don't
either.
want to re-experience. And as you said, it's a survival mechanism. Children just want to get through the day, and if they have to deal with trauma, it's overwhelming. So I've had a lot of clients who very early on in their lives figured out how to turn off their emotions as a survival mechanism, and it worked well in childhood and adolescence, but then they became adults and it wasn't so helpful, and not experiencing feelings became problematic in relationships, and so they need to learn how to turn the emotions back on. And one of the other questions was about owning your feelings, and one of the skills that Lynn, your husband, might need to practice is literally how to feel emotions. I recently had a client, one of his homework practices was to go home and to watch an emotional movie and to just let himself experience it in the privacy of his own home, and just to let whatever happens happen. And very often it's easier to do that in the privacy of your own home, to experience those emotions, and then to just slowly put a name to it. I work with a lot of men who don't know how to name their emotion. They don't know what the heck they're feeling. And so sometimes just helping a person learn to name the emotion, identify the emotion early on is very helpful.
That's very interesting, because by and large, and this is a little bit of a stereotype, but we men are raised to suppress feelings.
I call it the John Wayne-ification of American men.
Right.
Walk tall, carry a big stick, and just act tough.
And don't feel a thing, or don't show that you feel a thing.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go to Mark.